talking to you before we came on, and you said that you're visiting with the Lions.
Yeah.
Later on tonight. Now, you mentioned that you got a lot of football left and what you bring to the table. What kind of mindset do you have as a 9-year vet versus when you first came in the game? Because I remember we were young. We played together.
Yeah.
You were just a young player trying to get your foot and trying to establish yourself as a running back in the league. Now you're respected as that. You're respected as one of the consistent guys that can hold onto the rock, head downfield, north and south, and get you a first down. Is there a different mindset you have versus your old mindset?
Yeah, first coming in, when I was playing with you, it was about just making a team. I just wanted to, have a job, and now it's more about legacy. I want to go out there, make a statement and impact on and off the field like that surpasses anything that I do, far as like statistically.
Right.
I want to be able to have impact on the guys' lives in the locker room, in the community, and on the football field. So kind of a big picture thought now.
Do you hate fantasy football?
It's fun, man. I probably get more recognized more now because of fantasy football. But you take the good and the bad. It is what it is.
Is it more of a blessing or more of a curse? Because when you have a great game, it's great. People are buying your jerseys, they're hyping you up. But if not,
and
not
if you get injuries, they want to know a little inside scoops and stuff like that. But you roll with it. I don't know if it's a blessing or a curse, but I think it's positive. It keeps fans engaged in the game.
What is going on, people? Gonna make a little quick shout out, man. Really quick shout out. This video is especially dedicated to Eastwarren LB, man. Congratulations, my brother, for reaching 500 subs. Man, that made me so proud of not just him, but the whole DVE movement that we've been having going on this past year. And it just shows, man, like how we've been coming together, man. We've been supporting each other, riding and dying for each other, man. And the boys putting in some hard work, and it's paying off, man. The subs are there now, man. I mean, I can't tell you, when I first came here, man, it wasn't a huge presence of Detroit sports fans on YouTube. Like, if there were, they were spread out. They were really spread out. Nobody was finding each other. It was just people just making videos, and I see you one time, and then I'm never coming back to your channel again. That's how it used to be, man. Man Beast Morrison just changed the whole game. He's like the first person really on here where you can say you come back to his channel more than just one time, and you keep coming back to his channel for more. And we've been all getting together through his channel, man, and then Hitman came along. The whole movement just started with the DVE movement. So I'm real proud of the boys, man. And I remember they was talking about LB reaching 500 real soon. And I saw Craig's post. He said, hey, congratulations reaching 500. I was like, man, he reached 500 already? Because I didn't look on his thing to see if he had reached it yet. And he reached it today, man. So at the last time I checked, it was like 504, so he already on his way to 1,000, man. The road to 1,000 starts right now, man. And I believe he'll reach it really soon, man. Got another Pistons and Lions season under their belt, and that's why that's one of the things I really love about LB videos. When he talk about the Pistons, man, like I could just go there, get my Pistons, hear something about the Pistons between him and Everything King or whatever. They're gonna break down the games, and you don't gotta worry about these Detroit media, these horrible ass Detroit media types and national media types not covering Detroit or Michigan sports teams at all, man. I remember there was a time, man, where Michigan football, the Wolverine football, wasn't even getting covered until Harbaugh came back. Came to Michigan or whatever and coached the team. Spartans just last year, man. The last few years they've been potent playoff contenders, man, and they had the best season ever last year and barely got any recognition for what they was doing, man. So that was one of the things that motivated me. I know the boys are motivated by it as well, man. Just the lack of coverage, man, for real, man, because all of us, man, all of us support Detroit teams. Those of us that live in the city and those of us like me that live outside the city limits, man. You know what I'm saying? And I was just talking to one of our DVE members today. He live in Hawaii, man, and it was awesome seeing that kind of love of Honolulu Blue out there, dog. So you know, we building on this thing, man. We came together. We had a huge day on Sunday, man. That was a huge breakthrough day for the DVE family, man, getting that win over EDP and the Eagles fan base, dog. And I just love it lately how we just protect each other too, man. When one dude come at us, we just keep throwing them elbows on niggas, man. We don't let nobody get away with shit talking to us no more. No more. This is why, you know, I've been doing these hate weeks and shit. I'm not even really an official TTC member, but you know what? I've been coming after these niggas in the TTC lately because I know they've been talking shit for years about our franchise. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, just congratulations to LB, man. I mean, he put in some hard work to get that channel built, man. Really good fucking work. He got his own viewers and shit over there, you know what I'm saying? So he been building that shit up nicely. Real nicely, man. So that just shows you hard work, man. You can't give up on this shit, man. You know, you got to keep going at it, man. Just keep going at it. Even if only one person appreciates you, just that one person you do it for, you know what I'm saying? And that's how I started out for me. I just started doing this for one person, and then it just became more and more people finding me and shit, and you know what I'm saying? And it was on from there, man. You know, so, you know, and then you're going to get people from outside the fan base that probably like your videos, but they might not be a fan of your team, but they love your videos. You know what I'm saying? So, the key here, man, the key to getting this thing done, man, first of all, always stay real with yourself. Always stay real with yourself. That's the number one thing I can always say, man. Stay real with yourself. You got a brand on here, stick to it. Stick to your style, man. Don't ever try to change your style up for nobody else, man. Because for all those people that hate your style, there's always a bunch of people that love your fucking style, dog. You gotta stay true to yourself. Like, I know I do my shit different over here, man. Like, my shit is way different over here, man. My shit is like a television program almost. Like, I be giving y'all 1 to 2 hour reviews of videos and shit, man. My shit is set up like a television program / podcast. I've always loved using the podcast format. You know what I'm saying? Because I know I got motherfuckers that like to listen to it like a radio show in the background while they doing some work or anything they doing around the house. Maybe they outside, got it on their, you know, their headphones or whatever, listening to it like that, you know? So I kind of like to give them that brand, you know what I'm saying? So I got a whole different style over here. We all got different styles, man. We talk about the same things, but we all got different styles, and that's what makes us unique from each other. But it also brings everybody together as well. That's how you get your fans, man. That's how I say you gotta stay true yourself, and you can't give up, man. And yeah, man, make sure y'all support Craig Jock, man. He gonna get the 100 subs very soon, man. He's already on his way. Y'all sub to him and everybody else in the DVE family, dog. You know what I'm saying? Hitman, Man Beast Morris, Everything King, man. Dante Chase, all of these brothers, man. Also, another guy I want y'all to get at, man, that I want y'all to subscribe to and start watching his videos more. The Hammer Down 48, man. I actually ran across this video very recently. I actually saw one of his videos before. One thing, sometimes I do this. This is just a brain fart on my part. Sometimes, every now and then, I forget to subscribe to people I watch, man. And the reason why I like to subscribe is so, like, if they upload a video, you know what I'm saying, I'm right there getting the update from them. And, you know what I'm saying, I'm getting the update from them, and I can keep up with them better. Because sometimes it be hard to keep up. I got a lot of people I'm subscribed to, but man, Hammer Down, I like his style, man. Hammer Down 48. He does long reviews like me. A little shorter than mine. It's like usually around 30 minutes or whatever. But I like how he breaks down the games or whatever and stuff. So definitely support him, man. I told him I'm going to give him a shout out. I'm going to put his link in the description box. Probably for about the next couple of weeks, I'm going to put it in there with my boy, the Lions fan, the site he made. So those 2 links are going to be in there the next couple of weeks. So check them out, man. Hammer Down 48. So, man, I want, everyone that's making videos, man, I want to support them. As long as they show us love, we're going to show them love, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, if you don't want to be a part of the DVE family, I'm not gonna chase you down, man. I mean, it's just, you know, some of us are Detroit sports fans if you're not a part of this clique. You know what I'm saying? But everyone is welcome. Everyone is welcome. You know what I'm saying? The only way you earn it, just be loyal. Be loyal to everybody. That's the one thing I can always say. Be loyal to everybody, man. All the commenters, all the video makers, because in order to make this shit work together, we can't be hating on each other. We can't be jealous of each other. We can't be like, oh, I don't like his videos, so I'm not going to subscribe to him. Or the commenters, I don't like his comments, so I'm going to ignore him or whatever. No, we can't be on that at DVE. In order to keep this shit strong, we all got to be supporting each other, man. We all got to be supportive of each other, man. That's the only way this shit grows. This is how the Niner Empire, some of these great fan bases in the NFL or sports period grew, because they all supported that. They had that love for each other. They showed each other respect at the end of the fucking day, man. And, you know, I got to shout out to Dante Chase again for reminding me of that. You know, when he first came, he was like, I got love for y'all, man. Y'all family, you know what I'm saying? And that made me feel really good because, you know, I felt like I was really a part of something special, you know what I'm saying? And I still feel it. I feel it, especially after Sunday. I'm like, this shit is coming, dog. When we get our first Super Bowl, we gonna be in this shit together, ride or die, dog. So, shout out to everybody, man. Also in this video, before I wrap this up, I'm gonna touch up on a couple of things, man. This ain't gonna be a long one, you know. This video just a quick shout out to LB. One more time to LB, man. Keep your thing up. Keep working, my brother, making that paper, dog. Always put that paper first, man. Put that paper first. Take care of your family, dog, or whatever. And then when you got time, come on here, make your videos, dog. Just keep it up, man. That's what I'll be doing, man. You know what I'm saying? Forsett, Justin Forsett, signing Justin Forsett. That was the big news coming out of the Lions today here on this off day for the NFL. Look, man, I saw him yesterday. I put the video up yesterday for Good Morning Football. I'll tell you what, I saw that live in the morning yesterday, man. I had a little bit of I had a really small hangover, not a big one, because I was drinking the night before because the Jays won, Lions won earlier, Raiders won. It was one of the greatest sport days of my life, man, for real. I mean, when you get all my teams winning in one day, man, I was thrilled about that shit. But yeah, man, I saw Justin Forsett on there yesterday. I said, man, he looking like he about to sign with the Lions. And one thing I noticed, man, I think Nate Burleson still got hookups in there in the Lions organization because he hooked this brother up. Now, we was rumored to have taken a look at him when he got released by the Ravens to pick back up in the summertime. And I actually wanted him then. I'm 50-50 on this signing. For the good thing, he's a veteran, and we can use to death. Those two things right there, I think by him being a veteran is definitely going to be important to this backfield. We need a veteran back there, even if he doesn't perform that well. I felt the same way about Lance Moore last year, just having a veteran receiver in that core. I think the receivers got better because of Lance Moore, you know, teaching them the routes and stuff and how to work in that Saints offense or whatever, man. The same offense that Jim Bob Cooter running right now. You know what I'm saying? So I think that shit helps, man. You know, just little shit at practice, whether it's just picking the boys up in the locker room, leading the offense. Because our offense is really young right now. It's young, man. Outside of Stafford, man, Stafford's still only 28 his damn self. But our offense is really young, man. It's not a lot of veteran old dudes on this squad right now, dude. Nobody that's like hanging over 35 years old right now. We could use a guy like Forsett in that regard, man. And I think it's gonna be some situations where he helps us, man. He's gonna bring that experience and shit like that. And we need depth. So I don't know how long Dwayne Washington going to be out. Obviously, with this Abdullah injury for the rest of the season, we needed depth. Now, here's the bad on Forsett. He's a little older now. He's at that age right now where it's going to be impossible for him to be Father Time. You know what I'm saying? He's a little slower than he used to be. And I'm a little worried about Zach Zenner now because Zach Zenner was finally getting his opportunities. I don't know if he's going to start losing snaps now because, you know, he made a couple of mistakes in Sunday's game. Not big mistakes, but I bet it didn't go over well with the coaching staff. So I'm a little worried about him, man. I hope he's still able to get enough snaps in the game. But I know Forsett is gonna come right in and do his thing now. Like I said, I actually did want Forsett back in the summertime. Once the season began, I kind of just stopped thinking about him. But I'll tell you this about Forsett. He's a way better signing than Arian Foster would have been to this team. Me being a Texas fan, I love the way Arian Foster played when he was healthy. He was one of the better backs in the league at one point. But he's injury prone like a motherfucker. And looking at the way Miami is right now, we were lucky to dodge that bullet on Arian Foster, dog. We were lucky. He really ain't had no injury problems down there from what I know, but which is rare. But still, I think this would be a better signing for us. We did need a veteran back, but he's a little slow. So, like I said, I'm 50-50 on it, but it's not a bad signing for the Lions. Anytime you can bring in more depth, I'm for it. Now, the one position that I want to be addressed is the outside linebacker position where Armbrister plays. Now, Calvin Lloyd been playing pretty good, but I got a real problem with Armbrister, man. We need another outside linebacker, dog. I know somebody from the street can play better than Armbrister, dog. I don't like how this nigga be missing tackles and shit. And that's going to be a problem for us going against Gurley. If we can't, Gurley right now ain't been playing that well, but he could find himself on Sunday, dog. And that's going to be a real problem if we can't lock down these tackles, because that was a problem against the fucking Bears. You know what I'm saying? So we got to get that shit down, man. But yeah, I think it's a solid signing, man. You know, on some real talk. Now, I'm a little backed up on my videos this weekend, and I hate it because I wanted to focus on the SoCal Rams hate week right now. I wanted to focus on that, but I still gotta do my review. I recorded the audio for it already, so that's the good thing. That's always the hurdle, because I have to have at least an hour in front of me to record that. At least an hour to record that. So at least I got that recorded. Just gotta do the editing and shit, and a couple of the copyright tests are coming through pretty clean. So I'm not having the problems like I had with Shameless a couple of weeks back. So I think in that video, I'm gonna get a chance to work on it at some point. I'm in between work right now, so I'm working from home today, so I probably have to work on it in between. So I'm gonna see what happens, man. With that, it probably won't be up until tomorrow. That's my guess. I'm definitely getting it up before Thursday. I want everything from this Eagles game up by Thursday. Like, I want to focus on the Rams the rest of the fucking week. You know what I'm saying? I want to focus on the fucking Rams. So I got this video coming out first. I got my Nate Burleson talking to Forsett and Darius Slay video already out. You can check that out. I also got my first Hate Week video coming up. Gave me an excuse to use some scenes from the OC. But I'm going to poke some fun at some of the Southern California fans. A lot of them are like a cross between Raiders, Rams, and Charger fans. But I'm just focusing on those football fans who are just Chargers and Rams fans. We poking fun at them for the way they lost, because both games came on at the same time. So I'll poke fun at them using some scenes from the OC where I used one of the characters. She had went to like this little therapy session in one of the episodes, so I'm kind of like mixing it up and shit. So that's my first little kill shot, and then we're gonna start focusing on their fan base. You know, main victim, SoCal Rams. This nigga named SoCal Rams. He gonna be the main target this week, because I know he about to talk hell of shit. Probably gonna make his video today or tomorrow. Y'all gotta check that out and come after that nigga. Come after this nigga, dog, because he didn't feel us like that last year. Last year he was just dealing with Hitman. This year he ain't gonna know what's coming. He gonna be dealing with the whole DVE. Dislike his video, like we've been doing Judah Tribe and War Eagle. We just dislike the shit out of their damn videos, man. That shit was funny as hell, but we gotta get these niggas, man. We gotta protect our fan base the rest of the goddamn season, man. Can't allow these niggas just to be talking shit about us no more. No more of that shit. But that's gonna do it for this video. Shout out to eastwarren LB. Congratulations, man. 500 subs on the road to 1,000, man. Congrats. All right, y'all. I'm the ace taker of the Detroit Lions and the DVE family, and I'm out. Peace.
Thanks for seeing me on such short notice.
I'm glad you came. What brings you in?
Well, I've changed a lot since I got to college. New friends, new interests, new clothes.
Well, that's perfectly normal.
I know. But I think throwing myself into all these new things is just a way of avoiding dealing with what happened to my friend. Who died.
Grief often comes in 5 stages.
Yeah, but I haven't really been grieving.
Gurley running, he fumbled the ball, and Kendricks, I think the tight end, 88, jumped on it, but it still looks like it's loose. And the Bills have gotten it. Graham coming up with it. And a turnover by the Rams. And a fumble by Gurley. And Corey Graham ends the first quarter by vacuuming it in. So with McCoy. Felton the block. He's a sledgehammer and he opens the door and he's off to the races. There he goes, LaShawn McCoy, and tackled from behind with the terrific effort by E.J. Gaines, a 53-yard sprint galloping to the 5 of Los Angeles.
Yeah, these are designed runs with that fullback leading and the patience and the vision of a back like LaShawn McCoy. And once he gets up on the second level, you really get a feel for his speed and cutting ability. He can easily make a defender miss.
The pitch, Gillislee, Felton with the block, and an easy 6 as he walks in for the touchdown. 5-yard touchdown run, 2 consecutive scores for the Bills, who up their lead to 10, 13-3 over LA.
Why is this happening? Life is so unfair.
Out at 10. Pressure's coming. Carr lets it fly. He's got a man wide open. It's Amari Cooper into the open field. Touchdown Raiders! His first of the year. 64 yards. They said it was only a matter of time.
Great pressure inside. Melvin Ingram comes in, puts a shot on Carr. Not anything fancy, just a little stutter and a go. Bad eye discipline by the safety, Adrian Phillips.
I'd do anything to change things. Please just name it and I'll do it.
Keenum has hit 8 in a row. Havenstein the block at the right tackle. Oh, it's picked up on the play by Roby Coleman, and there he goes, a block into the house. played in this stadium at USC. In fact, he set a record for interception touchdowns for the Trojans. And he is reliving his past in the present.
But this is so not fair. I'm sorry, I have rage issues.